What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Lords of War hobby channel video.
Yep.
Where we're two positive guys just talking about the hobby we love. We love it so much. We opened a store.
Yep.
And that's that.
That's it. That's it. That's that. Yep.
Today's video, we wanted to show you. It's a pretty new product in the grand scheme of things.
Are we talking about the?
We're talking about.
Dirty Down product?
Talking about Dirty Down.
Dirty and Down. Yeah.
Dirty Down.
This is a couple of. They don't make many things. They make this.
Yeah.
There's a yellow rust, which I'm not going to show because it's a lot more subtle, I guess.
Yeah.
That's the same product, just that.
You get the vibe, right?
And there's a verdigris, which is also interesting. It puts patina and stuff.
Yeah.
But I would say, at least this one, the rust for sure, is their greatest product.
This is like their flagship thing.
Flagship
Yeah.
product.
Yeah.
And then later on in the series, we will show you the Snot and Gore,
Which is
new.
really cool. That's a newer one that we saw this
Very
year. Yeah.
awesome product, actually, really good. Yeah. So everyone's like, people are always asking like, how do I do rust and what's the best rust? This is probably the best or one of the best.
And yeah, I think the thing that makes it the best is like, because what people are usually, you're trying to decipher what someone's actually asking you is when they say like, what's the best rust product? Or is it, usually they mean two things. They can mean two different things. Number one, what's the quickest way that's going to look good?
Yeah.
Or what actually is going to look the best. And those are two different kind of like,
yeah.
And I feel like this product probably gives you the most compromise, like the best sort of like answer to both of those without compromising too much.
Yes.
Yeah,
for sure, for sure. So the product itself is, it is water soluble, but it is, as you can see,
there's a list of
fine print.
Yeah.
Pretty deadly. Yeah, and I believe this came from was used often in like the film industry.
So yeah, they use it in the
to make for props,
set design props
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty special liquid. It is also worth more than gold, I guess, or almost. It's pretty expensive, but kind of be worth it. I kind of look at it as, if you have a certain project like Death Guard or custodes being gold. Sometimes people will be like, do I really need to buy this $30, $40 can of gold spray? And I'm like, you don't have to, but you could just spray your army once with this product and then be finished. And then your main step on your whole army is done.
It's
kind of worth it.
It's the classic like trading time for money sort of thing, right? Like the convenience thing. This
is kind of one of those things like, maybe you got to buy two of this jar. For your curious, like here in Canada, this is like a $25 to $26 product for this 20 mils or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what a whole Death Guard armor would take, like 2 or 3 of these, but then maybe. That's your main scheme is done. So maybe. Anyway, so we'll do a little test to show you. We got our little metal Space Marine here.
We're gonna make him rusty.
Yeah. What did we spray him in here?
This is the Vallejo. I got it actually here to show people.
This
is Vallejo hobby paint,
baby. Paint, silver.
And the only way you can tell with these cans is they have a nice little descriptor code here, and then there's
a ring up top,
basically showing the color. So it's a bright silver.
Yeah. So first thing, you really got to shake this up. Hopefully, I've shaken it enough. I've heard of people also using like a stick or even what is it? Immersing in some warm water.
A warm bath.
Just like to get
it
can be quite sludgy. Yeah.
Just to loosen it up a bit.
So hopefully this will work. And
what kind of brush would someone use for something like this? Probably.
Terrible brush. I would not use anything. Oh wow. This jar, there's a layer that's built up.
This is an older jar. I've been using this for a while.
Let me see those tweezers. The planning that goes into these videos. Yeah, I gotta try it. You got paper towel or square or whatever.
This is all informative. This is not a troubleshooter.
People are gonna be like, we're the real hobbyists here. This is not a manicured video at all. Oh my god, this is like what I'm talking about. It's like,
woo.
That's what I'm peeling.
Authentic rust is coming right off the jar here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
It probably has to do with it was probably sitting on its side for a while.
Yeah, it didn't leak, but
no.
Is
the rest of the bottle there? Oh yeah.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
This is the good stuff, right?
Yeah,
baby. I'm joking.
Sweet.
Oh, I can smell it. It definitely smells like crap, like death or whatever.
All right, am I being
Yeah, so you're gonna need the palette actually a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because per the instructions is you want to actually, well, actually you don't need the palette necessarily, but you want to put some on, and then you will want to then take your brush and add some more water and push around more, and it'll create like random. So you
with
may not
water?
need the palette necessarily, but so take some out.
Yeah.
Get to the bottom, you probably need, or yeah, try that. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe that's okay. Yeah, and I think that's probably fine. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can show people here a bit.
Yeah, yeah. So
Got a little
there's
bit
some
here.
there. Kind of looks like a regular paint.
It does actually look pretty irregular. Yeah.
And I know the magic with this is going to be more when it dries. So this is the just applying it.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be, probably like thick wash consistency.
Oh yeah. It feels a little bit like a contrast paint.
A little bit. And I'm wondering, Chris, because you usually like really evenly apply paint, so pick some areas to really slam it in to like.
Oh yeah. You want me to just like go ham or whatever?
Go ham somewhere. Maybe on the gun or somewhere. Yeah. And so yeah, kind of have different spots so we can give.
So I went really smooth on
We
the
got smooth versus
on the shoulder pad there,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then I'm gonna go hamburger a bit on the.
yeah,
on the helmet.
and maybe try and grab some really sludgy bit from the bottom of the jar or something if you can. See what we can get here.
You want to go deep?
Go deep, yeah. So the other product that we have is like moss. Let me show this. It's a lot more subtle. It's kind of just like adds that like little green fringy thing around corners and things. I find that I used it more on terrain. I had some like 40K containers that I just kind of like put it in the corners and in the cracks, and it kind of looked like something that's been outside a long time, I guess. Oh, there we go. Now he's like really caking it in.
Mm-hmm.
So. And,
So do you find applying it thicker gives you more effect, or?
yeah, well, so now, so I'm gonna show you here in a second here what I want you to do is I've seen this in the tutorial. So like, let's say we take this. Now you take your brush and you're just gonna like grab some water. So now there's like some extra water in your brush, and then you can like dab it a bit, and this is gonna create like some bits that are like more not as uniform, so it'll dry. Like it'll be a little more diluted here versus there, and that's how you get more interesting. They almost want you to like lift some of it in some spots,
I see.
so that it dries like dark and crappy in some spots, and then like even in others. So I've seen them talk about taking your brush and adding some more water to kind of do that. So like lift some off, I guess is the key. So I don't know. We gotta let this dry more.
That's okay, because we can apply the.
I'm gonna moss some
moss.
things. Sure.
It's gonna moss it up.
Rinse.
So you can just use water to rinse it with. That's
It
kind of
is.
nice, actually.
Lots of
That
soluble.
beats oils
The
and
enamels.
enamel stuff out, right? Because
Yeah.
like a lot of people will go to the enamel stuff for this sort of like realism rust
Yep.
stuff, right? Because it is
Yep.
like a same thing, solution in a bottle.
It's a solution in a bottle.
But then you need the mineral spirit stuff.
You
And
do.
We'll do some videos on that stuff.
Yeah,
too.
this is like a little more on the moss. Feels like I'm watching you to hear clicks and clacks. Ooh, this one's also a little.
We got a situation.
Like
They don't come like this. These are a couple years old.
they
so,
don't.
Yeah.
But probably because
Yeah.
the seal's been like open before.
Yeah.
It's been lying on its side. It's
I mean, it's not really much different than like, your Citadel paint or whatever. Gets chunky at the top.
Yikes. Citadel catching strays or whatever.
Catching some strays.
Like, oh, we already catch that one every day. What are you doing?
They can cry in their pile of money or whatever. it's a really tough life, being the number one paint
Yeah,
company.
or whatever. Yeah. Oh man, there's some sludge there.
Holy moly!
Holy moly! Okay.
All right, just put
I'm
some of this on.
gonna give that
A
a
little bit
go.
of moss.
See if Chris can force himself not to be just perfectly smooth painter.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I am fighting every urge in my body or whatever.
Yeah, if you're new to the channel, this channel's new to us too. So,
Yeah.
so currently we've got just a series of these like product testers. So these are products we sell, and people that are, you can already tell, yeah, it's a lot lighter.
Much more subtle.
It's a lot more subtle, yeah. So these products we sell, and people get questions, curiosities about various things. So we're like, why not make some little videos of just a couple of guys using them?
Well, the funny thing is, the funny thing about like if you watch our other channel, it is not that we're not like experts at whatever. Like we've been running a hobby store for a long time, but this is kind of the thing. Ironically, this is the kind of stuff that we kind of cut our teeth doing, right?
Yeah.
Is like the hobby side of stuff.
Yes.
And we're like, we don't make any actual hobby content anymore, which is just so ironic. So we're like, this is why we spawned this channel. Is like we should actually make some videos about the things, about these things that we know a lot about and can share with people.
And it's cool for us too, because we get to like use some of these or just see the effects. Like, I try and like curate everything I sell. Like this product I knew was like I tested it and I knew it was good. Like up pretty early, but. Like there's an episode recently we did about Turbo Dork, and I had used some color shifters, but I didn't. The first time on the video was like actually seeing that in action. I was like, oh, cool. So this is like a fun journey for both of us. So there will be some times where it's a product that we know super well, and we're just kind of like the wet palette video we did.
Yeah.
Where it's like, we know we've been using this, we know what's up. And then sometimes it'll be like a brand new product, like P3 paint or something. So. This will be kind of a go-to for seeing this kind of stuff in action. So I think probably what we'll do is maybe pause on this one and come back and see what the result is.
Just a quick note though, like it does, like even when it looks dry, it is very interactive, like with the water.
Yes.
Like for a little while,
the water solubility, let's see.
So you can kind of manipulate a lot and kind of pull it away, a lot like an oil product, right? Where you can like use the mineral spirits to kind of wipe it away.
Yeah.
So you can kind of like.
Yeah, maybe wick away some.
You can wick away some of this stuff with which is kind of interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll cut back and let this guy dry.
Let's see how it dries, and then we'll see if we even did it right. I know they have some videos with some more like you should do it like this, I guess. But they also promote it as being like
easy to use.
You slam it on and that's it. So,
exactly.
All right.
Okay. Cool.
We will check back in a bit. And we are back.
We have a dried rust effect now.
Yes.
And so you can see it's one-stop shop. And this guy looks like he has been through something.
Yeah, I think you definitely have to play around, especially on the rust side.
Yeah.
On the other side.
Oh yeah.
Like in their own videos, they kind of like really blob it on, and then they take the wet brush and like changing like how what's the word, like how concentrated it is in different spots. And I think also the reason it probably looks extra good on Death Guard, to be honest, is they have like pitting and stuff.
Yeah.
In their armor, so in my opinion, on like the really smooth surfaces, it's like not enough. I think you almost have to.
Like it looks pretty cool here. I mean, I didn't play with any of the water.
No, yeah.
I didn't play with any of the water on the helmet, but like even just blobbing it on, like it is.
On the helmet, looking. It is rusty. Yeah,
it looks super rusty.
It
right?
Is. It is. Yeah. Let's see, get a little closer or whatever.
Well, I think it's
there's a certain distance.
Yeah,
there we go.
Or optimal distance or whatever.
Yeah. No, that's true. Yeah, it is where we put a lot on. You can see it. Yeah. And then the moss is like a lot more subtle.
Yep.
I found I would really like more selectively paint it rather than slam it like on a smooth surface. I really like paint it on.
And that's probably, I guess, the idea with it is it's this subtle effect where you're kind of just like you can, like an oil or enamel, you can use it like streaks and like little things and stains, and use easily with your brush, wipe away or blend where you need it to kind of be because it is so water soluble.
Yeah.
But I think if you were to use it just like this. There's, you could use, there's green contrast paints that do this basically. Right?
Yeah, for sure. And actually, one other thing on the rust end, what you'd probably likely do is do potential second passes and some more chipping where you like edge highlight where the metal is chipping, things like that.
That's what makes a big difference in this sort of thing is like the extra stuff you do after.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll do another video about how to like, how to push it up or how to like make it a little bit more interesting and engaging.
So anyway, today was very much a raw, straight out of the jar, kind of what you'll get. So not bad.
Pretty cool. I think the rust, obviously the rust is like really, really sharp looking. It's nice because it has like a good tone.
That color is perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah. The
tone
rust color is excellent.
just bang on,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
awesome. Well, hopefully you guys like that. If you have more questions about dirty, like even like in our wet palette video last week, we had more follow-up questions.
Yeah.
Which is good because then we're like, oh yeah, we didn't cover everything, and then
Yeah.
it gives us content to make like another video. So we could end up doing a part 2 or like how to get the most out of your dirty down rust effect
Yeah.
video
Yeah.
as a follow-up. So yeah, check it out. If you like these sorts of little hobby tip videos and product reviews, give us a like and a subscribe. It helps us out a lot. We're just building this channel out new. And if you want, you can check us out on another channel where we blab about all the industry stuff and the fun things about running a hobby shop in 2025. So
Thanks.
thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.